Hello and welcome everyone. نتمنى تكونوا على خير. إذا في هذا الفيديو غادي نشوفوا النموذج الثاني الامتحان مع التصحيح خاص بالموديول Grammar 3 اللي غادي تشوفوا in semester 3. So let's begin. Exercise number 1. Describe the following verbs using the following: finite or non-finite, intensive or extensive, intransitive, monotransitive, ditransitive or complex transitive, stative or dynamic. إذا هادو واحد المجموعة ديال properties اللي غادي نشوفوا واش كيطبقوا على واحد المجموعة ديال verbs. First sentence we have parents devote all their life to their children. هنا الverb اللي عندنا devote. So the verb devote واش هو finite or non-finite verb, واش راه intensive or extensive, واش stative or dynamic, and so on. قدروا كيطبقوا عليه 2 properties, 3, 4 or more على حسب. Next we have this is the place I call home. هنا عندنا the verb call. Next we have I grow impatient with you. The verb عندنا هنا grow. Next we have to tell the truth is a virtue. So here the verb is to tell. Next, I think you are in a serious trouble. The verb here is think. And last sentence we have you seem happy. So we have to know which the verb seem is a finite or non-finite verb, stative or dynamic, and so on. Exercise number 2. Identify the category and function of the bolded elements. Bolded elements, I've highlighted them in yellow باش يبانوا clear. So, and now واحد paragraph. Let's read it together. Reality for human beings is not action or feeling, but meaning. Humans are symbolic creatures. So, symbolic creatures is the first constituent. خاصنا نعرفوا الكاتيجوري ديالو and its function. واش هو ملي كنهضروا على الكاتيجوري يعني كنقولوا واش هو phrasal clause, واش finite verb, واش adjective, adverb, verb, noun, and so on. Function راه كنهضروا واش هو adverbial of time. اشنا هي الفانكشن اللي جا بها هاد constituent. So we continue. A symbol is anything that carries particular meaning recognized by the people who share culture. So we have symbol as constituent. We have also carries. Next we have a whistle, a wall of graffiti, flashing red light, a fist raised in the air, all serve as symbols. And we have so flashing in the air وعندنا as. So we see the human capacity to create and manipulate symbols in the various ways. A simple wink of the eye can convey interest, understanding, or insult. إذا ها هو table. So we have a set of items ولا واحد المجموعة ديال constituents. عندنا symbolic creatures, symbol, carries, flashing, in the air, and as. خاصنا نعرفوا الكاتيجوريز ديالهم and their functions. The last exercise combine the following into one complex sentence. عندنا مجموعة ديال sentences كيهضروا على نفس topic. خاصنا نجمعوهم in complex sentence. لا نجمعوهم ب coordinating conjunctions. يعني نستعملوا or, and, which, who, however, therefore, and so on. So the sentences that we have, and now we are so dependent on our culture's symbols. We take these symbols for granted. We gain a heightened sense of the importance of a symbol. This happens when someone uses it in an unconventional way. One example is when a person in a political demonstration burns the national flag. So, قبل ما ندوزو للتصحيح correction, حاولوا تحبسوا الفيديو وتخدموا كل exercise باش تشوفوا الليفل ديالكم والامور اللي خاصكم تخدموا عليها اكثر. Now let's move to the correction. So answers عندنا أول verb كان هو devote. So هاد الverb is a finite verb. علاش؟ لأن عندنا subject وعندنا هاد الverb مصرف في واحد tense. Next we have extensive لأن الverb كيوصف لنا أشنو كيدير subject. Transitive لأن عندنا direct object and indirect object in one sentence. Dynamic لأن action of devotion. Next we have call. So call is a finite verb, extensive verb, complex transitive verb because عندنا object وعندنا complement ديال داك object and is also dynamic verb كيف ما قلنا لأن عندنا action of calling. So next we have grow as a verb. This verb is a finite verb. Intensive لأن عندنا subject وعندنا complement ديال هاد subject. Intransitive لأن هاد verb does not need a direct object and it's also dynamic verb. Next we have the verb tell. Tell is a non-finite verb. علاش؟ لأنه ماشي مصرف and is in infinitive عندنا to tell. So here ما ديرش الverb خدمته as a verb, so we say is a non-finite verb. Extensive لأن subject بطبيعة الحال هنا هذا الverb describes أشنو كيدير subject. Monotransitive لأن عندنا one direct object و dynamic لأن عندنا action of telling. Next we have the verb think. So the verb think is finite verb لأن عندنا subject ولأنه مصرف in specific or particular tense. Extensive لأنه كيوصف لنا أشنو كيدير subject داك البيرسون على ايش كنهضروا. Monotransitive لأن عندنا one direct object و stative لأنه كيوصف لنا واحد state of thinking. Next we have the verb seem. So the verb seem is a finite verb. Intensive يعني subject عنده complement ديالو and stative because it describes واحد state. So for the exercise number 2, for the first item ولا the first constituent يعني symbolic creatures, category ديالو is a noun phrase. A function, it's a subject complement. Next we have the constituent symbol. head symbol اشنا هي الكاتيجوري ديالو is a noun. اشنا هي الفانكشن ديالو it's a head of noun phrase. carries اشنا هي الكاتيجوري ديالو it's a verb. The function it's a head of verb phrase. flashing its category is adjective phrase. The function it's a premodifier. in the air prepositional phrase. The function is place adjunct. as the category ديالو is preposition or function the head of prepositional phrase. آخر exercise. So هنا كاينين بزاف ديال answers كل واحد يقدر يجاوب بطريقته. كاينين بزاف ديال scenarios of the correct ولا the right answer. هنا عندنا just an example. So although we are so dependent on our culture's symbols that we take them for granted, we gain a heightened sense of their importance when someone uses it in a conventional way, such as a person in political demonstration burning the national flag. So نتمنى هذا التصحيح ديال هذا الامتحان يكون فادكم. على الأقل تعرفوا النقاط اللي خصكم تخدموا عليها والelements اللي خصكم تزيدوا ديروا فيها تمارين أكثر. Thanks for watching and see you next videos.